Welcome back, everybody, to episode 24 of our Agility Build Challenge. My name is Lainey from Nerdlette Gaming, and yesterday we worked a little bit on what is going to be, hopefully, our main structure over here. Now, look, I don't hate it, not completely, okay, but I am not satisfied with the look or a lot of things about this. I definitely don't love the ramp. I think it might be better if we face it this way since that's going to be a runway. I think there's a lot of things that need to be done here. And I kind of had another idea. So, what I'm going to do, and this might be a little bit crazy, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend as long as it takes to get this done. So, I haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do for the other side completely. I mean, I have an idea, but I want to get the main structure done. So however many days it takes me to get it done, I'm going to do it. Now, we're still a little bit away. We're still a little bit away from the Horde, so we have time. Don't worry, I'm only gonna do it on this episode. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of farming and stuff off camera, but I hope that you guys enjoy and I hope it turns into something better than this. I'm not loving it, guys. I'm just not loving it. And yes, it's going to be mainly made out of wood, okay, because we're broke and we don't have a lot of resource. But I think in the end, it's going to be worth it. What I'm going to do is I will eventually upgrade it slowly as we go. But I just want to lay down kind of the layout of what we're thinking. All right, guys. Whew, it's been a lot of days. As you can see, it's day 26 now. I basically made all this out of wood. I'll be honest. I got lazy, but okay. So this is what I've been thinking. Instead of putting the ramp there and it's sticking out into the walkway here, we're gonna make this into a little bit of a driving area here, like a drive through. And I have added a ramp on this right hand side. Now, it's not the most appealing of things, okay? Mind you, it really isn't. I'm still considering if I want to put it one more this way, but I want to make a design around this here. The problem is I don't have a table saw and I can't make one. So basically, I'm just stuck with whatever pieces I'm able to. And I have a gripe. I have a gripe with these pieces, and I will tell you guys in a little bit. But it's what it is. I considered over here as well, instead of making the catwalks, I could do like a half wall kind of dealio. So it looks more like a hacienda or something a little bit more structured than these catwalks. But I feel like I was already going with the catwalk theme. So I'm already like all in on this. And since I'm only making it out of wood, then I figured the catwalks will look better for now. In the future, we'll decide what we're gonna do about the fencing over here, but it could change. It could change. But this is gonna be the runway, and how I envision it is actually not too bad for support because we have this wall here now, and I'm also going to be doing some arches or something kind of like in the middle here. The car will still be able to come around the bottom there. Why I want the car to come around the bottom, I have no idea, because realistically I don't need it to anymore. Because of this ramp, the car can just come up here and park right in front of the door, which is going to be over here, and I can unload everything in one shot. So why I want the car to be able to go around the bottom here is still unknown. What I might do, and maybe this is a little bit crazy, is we can turn that into just more living space. So, what I was thinking is we could just add more support, and then this would also add support, and I wouldn't have to worry so much about stuff, right? So, I could just add walls here, make this living space, make a nice little staircase up to the top, and it should be nice. It will be a lot less space efficient, but I think it'll actually look really good. So I'm kind of leaning towards that instead of letting the vehicle come around this way, because realistically, what is it coming around this way for, right? I can't really get up there unless I add a ladder or something weird, and I don't really want to do that anymore. I don't want to climb a ladder. This time around, I am not climbing a ladder. So stairs or ramps are it for me. Now, I have a problem with these pieces, and hear me out, because this makes no sense. Tell me if I'm losing my mind, or if maybe I'm just not thinking of the right piece whatsoever. But the flagstone blocks, guys, okay? These little pieces over here are, if you notice, flush to the edges, okay? So what I mean by that is you can see they either go right or they go left, okay? That's it. So it makes sense, sorta, right? And the pieces that attach to them, the quarters, okay, they either go right or left, but they're centered, okay? There's no corner piece. There's no corner one. So why is this piece a thing, okay? So we have the corner over here. Why? Please, enlighten me. How am I supposed to make this nonsense work? So say I want to do this, okay, at the corner. How am I to lay the top piece off? There's no piece. There's not even a piece that I can lay on the corner. There's no corner. Where's the corner? You know, am I like losing my mind? I feel like I must be losing my mind. I feel like there needs to be a flagstone of these in a corner, right? Let me know in the comments, okay? I know technically I could use this, okay? But at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna waste it because that's how upset I am, okay? So I could do this and I could flip this over. And sure, we would get some sort of semblance of edge, okay? So I think that's probably fine. But guys, it doesn't connect to the next one. It doesn't connect. I don't understand it. You know, it is what it is. Okay, guys, quite a few things have been going on. One, I found my nail gun. Thank the merciful gods, because this was, I wouldn't be done. It's day 27, 1600, and I'm still here. And it's not done, okay? But I'm going to show you what I've been working on. First of all, I was going to work on the floor over here. Somebody gave me a really good idea, which is to use the metal railings instead of using the metal plate, because those cost 50, but the metal railings cost a lot cheaper, like 10 metal. And they're the same thing. They're really thin and they kind of seamlessly flush into the ground. So I was going to do that. But realistically, we need some sort of flooring going on here. Now, we won't need flooring over here probably because that's going to be the garden in the back and we can leave a little patchy green area there. But we need flooring through here and all the way up to the house. Now, a lot has changed. I realize I've been working like crazy. I've been trying to just get it done as fast as possible because there's 28 Horde tomorrow and I don't want to still be here. So I'm going to be working on this. I don't know if we're going to do the Horde over here, but we might as well. I think we might do the 28 Horde at home just because hopefully this will work and we'll be able to sit up there in our catwalks. I mean, we made them, right? So we might as well use them. So there's a lot of things I want to show you. So let's start with the little arch here. Okay, initially, and I think I'm still going to be doing one on this side here. And I'll do kind of the same thing, maybe, or something different over here. I haven't decided. It probably will be something different. So I had a bit of an inspiration overnight where I wasn't really loving what we were building, and I got it like an idea to make like a hacienda. And if you know what I mean, it's like it's very Spanishy looking, kind of you know, it has the curved top ceilings and stuff, and it was going to go really well with what I was going to make over there. But unfortunately, the 7 Days to Die does not have the blocks. If you look over here and we go to the shapes, it doesn't have the blocks to have curved tops. I mean, yeah, sure, we can do these kind of things and we can do some of this, but there's no curve, if you know what I mean. There's no U, right? There's no U piece that I can find, at least. I mean, there's this. That's as close as we can get it. But unfortunately, this doesn't go backwards, right? Like I need the U to be this way. Like this. And like this. Not this, okay? But it's fine. We're using those pieces anyway. So we're using this piece here in our little arch to make it a little bit, just a little more interesting, a little more tunnely. We also got the idea to use the fencing. Like I'd never really used the fencing as much as I probably should because it has so many cool shapes. So it has these floating wood railings left, which gave me a good idea for some sort of hot tub situation where you can have these as the way up. That's kind of cool. And then there's all these fencing, but there's also windows. So if you look over here, these are the ones we're using. We're using the full square ones for here, and we're using some over here. We're probably going to use some in our main building as well. And I got the idea after I made this, so yeah, we're not using them at the bottom. So I don't know how coherent my design will be, but whatever, it's fine. So we've made the windows over there, we've made the windows over here, and then this is going to be the main building. I've decided to X the fact that the car can drive right through it, because the car, as you can see, I've remade the ramp, can go up here and be in the same spot where my runway is going to be, which hopefully holds up. I mean, to be determined, but likely, okay, it will likely work. And this is still going to be the crafting area, I believe, up top. Down here, I think I'm going to make the kitchen and maybe something else. I haven't decided. And back here is going to be the garden as previously discussed. So that's not changing, and it's looking good. I have also started back here because I am not giving up on this runway, guys. Okay, I am not giving up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and solidify this floor as well as possible, because I'm pretty sure that these blocks will all fall if they're not upgraded. So that's fine. I don't like the look of the second wood upgrade. I'd rather just go straight to cobblestone if that's the case. So maybe I'll just leave it like this, and hopefully this will hold, but we will see. And back here, I have been in love with the railings. Okay, I can't believe that I didn't look at this before. These are so good. So I found these over here, which kind of remind me of like a garden. If you've ever seen, you've seen those homes that have the little lattice garden. I don't even know what it's called. So is that? No. Oh, we have two different ones. Yep, I added a wood over here. Okay, that's fine. We'll just add another block here, and we'll remove those and fix it. But that's fine. Or maybe we'll just make it over there. Yeah, we'll just make it in the middle, because that's going to be easier. Yeah, we'll X that easily. Okay, it's fine. I'll kill it later. But we will go and do this here. And the reason why I wanted to get this is to give the garden a little bit of an extra, just a little look, nothing too crazy, nothing too severe. And I also wanted to get, oh no, not those. I did want to get some blocks going here, but they're in the wrong position now because, me. But I can just do 2 layers of them. That's probably going to be fine. Yes, I still have to fix the floor. It looks really bad, but you know what? We're living with it. Okay, we're just dealing with it. But I kind of like the look of this. I wish I would have found them a little bit earlier, but we notice things when we notice them. So it is what it is. I really, really like the look though. And once it's not messed up, it will look better, I hope. I think there's enough support here that it should hold this runway. And that is my dream here. I'll go ahead and upgrade this one before. We might be running out of wood, to be honest. I have been a little bit spendy, guys. Just a little bit spendy. But wood, luckily, is not a tough resource to get. So that's why we're making it out of wood. Yes, it's a little bit cheap, I realize. But you know what? We got to do what we got to do. I just want to get the layout done, and later we can worry about upgrading all of this. Unfortunately, we just have the one forge that we really do want to place over here tonight. And the one at the trader, of course, but we only own the one forge. So it's going to be quite difficult for us to upgrade all this to concrete. But that's why I made this base design in particular, is because, with this, I'm not going to have to worry too much about Horde Nights or basically repairs in general. So hopefully everything will go okay. If the zombies don't somehow hit the walls and destroy me during Horde Night, it should be just fine. We're gonna enjoy our Horde Night in the laps of luxury. Now I really don't want to spend the Horde Night here. We'll make a Horde base eventually, but I do need to set up some sort of forge system to be able to do that. I don't really want to lose it like that. Nice, and I think this is fine. So I guess this is enough support. So pretty good. It might be supporting from the base. I did go pretty hard on the pillars. On this side, I went with the little... Okay, I'll be honest. And yeah, don't blame me. I went with these pillars because we had already put them on the sides and some on the front. And honestly, picking out the other pillars was annoying enough. So I didn't want to have to do it again. So I just said, you know what? It's fine. We'll just do the pillars on the side. It won't look that bad. And if anything, we can always fix it later. I do think these pillars look pretty cool on cement. So and I think that's probably something we're going to be looking for in the future. I'm going to be putting some windows on the corners here, though. Maybe too wide. I don't know how much space I actually want to waste on windows. But at the very least, I need these blocks over here. So I'll go ahead and add those and these and these. So if you get an idea of what it's going to look like, I might put some windows in each one of these areas. Now, that might be too much. I don't know. If I make windows, windows would have to be too high at least. I could just not put the windows on the first two and put the windows on the second two. And that I can do. And I'll tell you guys why. It might be a little bit weird, though, that they're that tall. That's my only concern about it. But it would allow me to place things here that are too high, like the chem bench and other things, while also having a little bit of air. But I think I'd rather just put the window there, so it's fine. We're just going to put a window maybe there and maybe at the front. I don't want to do it all the way around because I do need some area where I can place the chem bench and stuff. But I guess it doesn't matter if it's sticking out through the window. I just hope it doesn't get killed by some spit, which is... It's a possibility. You should see how far they go. They go very, very, very far indeed. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I did add some catwalks over here just to make it coherent since my whole thing seems to be catwalks empire right now. The reason why I went with catwalks is because I can make them... Oh my goodness. Crouch. Crouch, crouch, crouch. Okay. Okay, no problem. No problem. And we have 15 arrows. Okay. Come on, babies. I can't believe I didn't even notice them there. Okay, well, one of them died right away, so that's nice. Whew. My goodness, this arrow is excellent. Nice. The bonus damage is just intense. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I think there's 2 more. Nice one. Well, I am glad I decided to... Oh, he walked in! Oh, we might not be able to do Horde Night here. Imagine if they come in. They destroy my beautiful building. I run. Now, over here, we're going to continue because this is... I know it's not the best look, okay? It's not the best look. But once we have the gyrocopter, which is still a dream of ours, we're gonna need this to take off. So, it's not gonna be the most sexy looking thing I've ever seen in my life. But at the same time, it's going to be done. And I need to get this done today. I think I'm trying really hard to at least get this done today. If not... tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's nighttime already. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Just continue building, you know. This is just filling in the blanks, basically, now. So I feel pretty good about that. I went to the trader. Got some stuff done. I put on a couple of those things here to cover the hole there. But ideally, I would just like to dig this up and make a little walkway there, even if it's just out of wood. But the digging takes a while, so I didn't really want to do it more. I already had to dig the bottom for the main base, and that was a lot. So, yep, I'd rather not have to resort to that quite yet, but we will get to it. We will get to it eventually. Now I will add these here. I know it kind of defeats the point of my beautiful catwalk, but at the same time, the runway, guys, the runway. It's a must. So I do plan it to go all the way across. And I know it's kind of crazy and a little bit big, but look, eventually I think it will be worth it. Interesting. I really don't like the look here if I cover that up. Huh. Okay, I made some few more blocks and I have been adding a couple over here. Oh, no. No. Ugh, I guess I'll finish it. But the look is so ugly, guys. I hate it. I really hate it. Now, I've considered just removing this and making it different on this side than I did on the other side. Realistically, it just doesn't go, you know, it doesn't. I could just remove it completely. Just remove that now and leave it as an empty block or something, just not add it. Like this side looks fine. It looks fine. And I don't really think I need it there at all. So this will probably just remove in a little bit, but I wanted to add the runaway part over here as well. So it's going to keep on extending. And I had an idea, which is to add, obviously I need to add more support here. So I'll go ahead and add it on this side of the wall here. But I had an idea to connect these two together. And yeah, I can go ahead and just keep adding the catwalks, which are fine. But on this side, I was thinking I could use some of these just to flush it off and like make it look coherent. So we can add these over here. And now it looks like part of the same entryway on this side. I don't know, I might do that on the other side as well. I haven't decided, but yeah, it looks pretty neat. And if I was ever, maybe I wanted to add some sort of door here or some sort of bridge, I could. Unfortunately, this is 5 wide, I think, and the bridges are 3, so it might look a little bit weird, but you know what? It's fine. It's a thing to think about for the future. Now, I don't know how it goes if it's like kind of squarey here. There's zombies around. Yep, there's a doggo over there. I see it. Alright, I don't know what kind of look it is, like if it's too squared for the roundness over here, but you know what? I quite like it. I quite like the look of my little bridge here. And I'd even think it doesn't make that look so bad. Once this is solidified and it's not in this Algo material, it will look better too. And I can add something here to the side to make it more appealing, a little bit less chunky monkey. There's some room in there as well, so I can make it as some sort of storage or something, maybe a drop off if I'm lazy, you know, if I don't feel like going up the ramp. I can just put some boxes in there in a room and then just run straight through. The reason why I'm just going up to this is because I don't want to commit to what's going to be over here. I want to be free to design something majestic for you guys. Yeah, this side is going to be kind of RP, okay? It's not going to have much use, but it is going to be cool, hopefully. And on this side, I have started placing some more blocks, and I'm going to go up to here. So this is the plan right now. Let me run it from here to make sure that it makes it. I don't want anything to collapse on me again. I have been quite careful this time, hopefully. And I think it's working out. All right, so let me go ahead and upgrade these. On this side, I guess there is quite a bit of room. And I do plan to make this runway or this ramp over there as well, just to make it more symmetrical, I think. So I need to leave. I just need to block it off. So that's cool. That's convenient. All I have to do is block this. And I will do the ramp later. I don't think it's necessary to have 2 right away. So no big deal. But I do want to finish this off. It's going to look a little bit weird right now because it's going to look kind of really blocky. But I think it's going to be just fine. And I'm going to upgrade these before we fill it in because otherwise we're going to have a kaboom moment. And I am not having that again. With wood, I feel really comfortable building though because it's not a big deal if it crashes down on me. I mean, it's a little bit upsetting, but to be honest, it's really not. And I have wood left. I could upgrade it to the better version, but like I said, I really don't like the look. I really don't. I might as well just turn it in straight into cobblestone, but I don't have that kind of rock right now, the stone. And since Horde Night is tomorrow, I'm going to have to make some more arrows, so there's no way I'm going to have the stone to make more cobblestone. I have 1,000 left, maybe. So yeah, this is what we're doing. And don't look at it right now, please. It is going to have a ramp. But I think in the future, it's going to make sense. Maybe. Or maybe it's just going to be me thinking that it makes sense. You know what? I just wanted to be convenient. That was my main goal in all of this, is to make a really convenient vase, and I think that we're achieving it, slowly but surely. But it's going to happen, and I'm going to run out of wood blocks. Yep. Oh, the joy. The joy. The joy. I'll put some more to make. Okay, guys, so before we place the last couple of things, and we will be finishing this off at night, from now on, because I spent like 2 days building plus and farming. So we still have quite a bit of resources, so we're looking good. And as you can see, we still have some blocks and some things. So we're going to be okay. We're going to finish it. It's just, it's day 28. And if maybe I'll spend the morning doing it, and then we'll just do Horde Night on the next episode. Maybe I'll do that, and I'll show you guys the finished product afterwards. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Sometimes I feel like going looting during Horde dates. So, but as it is, we have 1 point to spend. So we'll go ahead and fill it in. I'm not exactly sure where to put it. I love run and gun. I think it's pretty cool. I still don't have any parkour, which, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Jumping costs less stamina. It could be good. Hidden Strike is awesome. Not going to help us for Horde Night. But as you saw on the little doggos, that was swell. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a point into Hidden Strike, even though it's not going to help us for tomorrow. Just because the goal is to get this to 5. It's a lot of sneak damage. And some people were wondering if pistols were part of the agility tree, and they kind of scared me a little bit. But yes, they are indeed. So basically, handguns, SMGs. And since it unlocks pistol crafting, my guess is pistols are included. That just makes so much sense, right? So, yes, pistols are legal as per our rules. So we're looking pretty good. And then the last thing I wanted to do is I put my 3 boxes down. Very excited. Those took me a little bit to make, because I had to make the nails. I did have a couple nails that I found on loot, so that was good. As the last thing, I wanted to put down my forge and this door that we found on loot as well. So very nice. We're going to put it over here. I'm going to put my forges over here and probably over here. It's still going to let me access that box, and it's not going to look terrible because the window's going to be over there. So that's pretty good. We can even add the window now. Now I could do this window here, which is the one I'm using on the garden, but I think the other one is like the more standard window, It just kind of makes more sense, I think. So I'm just going to use that one. I'm not making it stick out, so I have options, of putting something else here. I don't know. Maybe I should have done it on this side. Guys, who knows? Who knows? But this is just what I did. Okay, and I'm not sure I'm going to put windows in the back everywhere here. Like I said, there's going to have to be a spot somewhere where I don't put the window. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my house in the survival series, but I kind of like this one. It's very convenient. It's very convenient indeed. See if I can get that one to work. I can indeed. And so that's it. That's it. We have one miserable forge. It's fine. And we have a door. Now, I could put it over here, but I mean, realistically, we're going to have to put it down here because this just makes the most sense. There's no choice. Simply because it's a half block. So, yeah, but very nice, right? I think overall, I'm liking it. It's not done, obviously, but it's looking good. Anyhow, it's Horde Day, so we are going to depart. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you would like to see more episodes, please consider leaving a like or subscribe. Join us on Discord. The link is in the description below, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then.